interesting, like a plum for December, which feels, yeah, regal and holiday-ish. Oh my gosh, that's satisfying. In love with this dip pen. Huh. This is a Lamy left-handed fountain pen. Oh my god. Hi, I hope you're having a great week headed into the holidays. Today I'm sharing a little bit of the stationery that I've gotten in the past few weeks, as well as opening a couple packages, one from Jet Pens and one from Yoseka. But first I'm going to show some stationery supplies that I've gotten in previous packages, and I'm actually going to put some of it to use. So I got this Midori miniature stationery kit from Jet Pens about a month or two ago, and I haven't gotten a chance to use it yet, so it's brand new, so shiny and white. It contains 6 mini scrapbooking tools so that you can journal on the go. Here is a tiny correction tape. It's so cute. I have tested it out. It works really fantastic on white paper, covers up mistakes, and you can write on it. This one is a glue tape runner, so you know it lays down glue dots, if you can see. Boop. And this one's a tape measure, which I don't do bullet journaling per se, but I might, to set up for 2025, lay out a habit tracker and a mood tracker, because I can't quite find what I want. So this might end up coming in handy. It's actually really well designed. It's got a really satisfying slide. It clicks as I open it, snaps back shut, and yeah, there's just a really smooth roller. And then 3 more tools on this side. These things are just so miniature. So I was really excited to, yeah, to share this kit. Okay, on the other side, there is a miniature stapler. Folds down flat. I forget. Oh yeah. So I guess this just pulls up. Wait, how do I do this? Oh wait, don't break it. Don't staple myself. Whoop. How did I do this? I remember there was a way to lock it into place. Oh, maybe it is just, wait. Ooh. I think there's a way to lock it in place, but I forget how actually. Sorry about that. Anyway, I need to read the directions on this, but it's really cute. You can have a stapler on the go if you read directions, unlike me. And then the reason that I have this pulled out is because I'll use these 2 tools to open up my 2 packages, here is a tiny little box cutter. So yeah, this is really cool. I mean, it can act as a craft knife. I think if I take this traveling, the main thing is that I'll have to remember not to put it in a carry-on because, yeah, it would suck to have my cute little stationery kit taken away. And then this one also is at the tiniest, cutest little folding scissors. I've never had something like this. So I'm going to test them out with opening up packages. And the other things I wanted to show to give a bit of context for what I ordered was, these are actually the first fountain pens that I've ever used in my life. I don't know what took me so long. They always seemed, intimidating, but Jet Pens had a beginner pack of fountain pens, and so I didn't even realize that they could be so affordable. But a few months ago, I ordered a pack that came with 5 or 6 very beginner fountain pens, and the Preppy Platinum was the one in the pack that ended up being really enjoyable for me to use. So based on that, about a month ago, I went ahead and ordered 2, still beginner fountain pens, but a little bit more advanced, I guess. Since I knew I liked the Preppy Platinum, I ordered, a pretty one with a converter. I don't know yet, because I'm a beginner, if I should open the converter part to show it while I have it inked up, so I won't, just in case. But it has this lovely gold illustration. Of course, I'm so tempted to buy every pretty fountain pen I see now, so that, didn't take long at all. But I'm trying to keep this more of a functional hobby or interest for myself instead of going to hardcore collector with it. However, I did also get a glass dip pen because I loved the idea of, being able to try a lot of different types of inks without committing to a full pen's converter's worth. And honestly, also because I'm intimidated as a beginner about the idea of cleaning out a fountain pen in order to switch inks, or even in between ink refills. So I got a dip pen. This one was felt really beginner friendly because the Jet Pen site said so, but also because it has a cap. So it feels less likely that I would break the glass tip. And because I'm a beginner, I didn't want to commit to full bottles of ink. And I also didn't want to go with, colors that were too out there. So I went with this lovely reddish medium brown. That's like a coffee bean brown, I guess, with the picture. A really lovely saturated blue, and a really lovely saturated green because I love jewel tones. So yeah, I thought, black and brown ink would be the most functional, but then I could get some jewel tones that would be lovely without going, overboard and, getting too many inks all at once, and then, who knows? I want to make sure that this is something that I'll stick with. So, all of that said, over the past month or two, let's say two, I've been really enjoying, getting into writing with fountain pens to the point where, actually, maybe I won't start rustling and unpacking until I finish talking in case that makes it harder to hear. This is the context for this haul from Jet Pens. But I've been using fountain pens now for just a couple of months. And now when I use a gel pen or a ballpoint, which, I used to love, or still do, really like the Pilot G2s. The 07, or whenever I can find them, I stock up on the 05s or 03s because I love fine and extra fine. It does seem to flow smoother for me. Now that I'm used to fountain pens, the gel pens feel like I can feel the friction that they have against the paper because, ink flows so smoothly and there's no friction at all. That comes out of a fountain pen. The glass dip pen is a little bit different. Actually, I can, with this one, feel scratchiness against even really smooth paper. That, I'm sure some of it is beginner, rookie technique. So I'm working on my angles and, learning how it goes. But because I have tried out fountain pens and I know that I do like the way they feel to write, I went ahead and ordered a little bit more ink, and I saw on Jet Pens that they have a left-handed nib that I can get, and I am a leftie, so yeah, let's get into it. I think I ordered a second dip pen with a medium nib because the Fonty, as I mentioned, does feel a little scratchy even against smooth paper. I'm such a noob at unboxing. Wow. Okay. Focus, Shirley. You can do this. Oh, wait. Was I supposed to open this like a book? Okay. Here's a chance to use this box cutter. Don't judge me. Oh, this is so cool. Very sharp. What? Oh my God. Okay. If you're watching and you're a fountain pen person, then yeah. I hope this video is good comic relief for you. Wow, the packaging is so pretty. Okay, so I got this. It's a lot lighter. It's made of acrylic, not glass. I love the idea of just getting a collection of all clear pens. Yeah, and I love the idea of trying out, a metal dip pen as well, just so I can learn what the difference is in feeling and performance between this and a glass nib, glass tip. Forgive me if I'm not using the right terminology, but two different dip pens for me to try. And this is, allow me, oh okay, so this is the left-handed dip pen. Actually, let me get everything out of the package, just so there's a little bit of a nicer backdrop. And then we'll get really into it. You can see my rookie mistake with the first time I dipped my glass pen into the green ink, the Jacques Herbin Vert Empire. I'm so sorry to the French people. I know my pronunciation hurts their ears, but I dipped like way too excitedly, see, and a whole bunch of ink splooshed out, but that's okay. This is, I guess it kind of makes me feel like my desk is artsier to have those artistic stains on it and such. Okay, so let me get everything pulled out. So I got more inks, because, you know, of course I did. Alright, so 3 new inks, 2 new pens to go with my 3 that I have so far, so it begins. And I had an idea to get a 2024 Hobonichi Techo cousin. Yeah, because people talk so much about the quality of the paper and everything. But I already have like a pretty simple planner that I'm figuring out how to make work for me. So I ordered the 2024 to use for lettering practice, because obviously it would still have that quality of paper. Okay, so this is a Techo. Wait, I'm really excited at how it's packaged. Usually when I see haul videos, I don't think I've seen anyone show the way that it's packaged. I think for now I'm going to keep this in its package and save the crinkly wrapping experience for maybe like setting up the reading journal. I'm still thinking that through, but I think, yeah, I want to figure it out and think it through sometime this week. So I entered a new year with a bit of a plan that'll help me read more. I used to read a lot, and now I don't have a plan, or I don't prioritize reading as much, and life gets busy. You really have to consciously choose what's important to you. Okay, so this is, I guess, the first or second upgrade to, wow, my fountain pen experience, and I gotta say, I feel the difference. It's, yeah, there's a little bit of a difference. I mean, this also is acrylic, so, you know, maybe it's mental, but it does feel like it has more weight to it. And yeah, what I'm really excited about is, you know, what it means to have a left-handed nib, what the difference is when it writes. Maybe I'll test it out in this video. maybe not. Yeah, I feel so confused thinking about how to open packages, which usually I can do mindlessly, but then also talking and thinking about what to say. Okay, let's open up some ink. I got the three that I got from Jacques Herbin because they were available in these cute little bottles, and that's just, I mean, little bottles are cute anyway. And then also the amount, right? So I wouldn't be wasteful if I learned that, yeah, I didn't want to use fountain pens as much as it would take to get through a whole bottle. I have inky fingers already. So anyway, yeah, I wanted more from the same brand, and I still kind of want to keep it functional, kind of. So I got a gray. I think it's a very light gray. Um, so I don't know if it'll end up being good for writing or good for kind of like drawing lines, and doing a little bit of journaling setup where it hopefully, if it's too light for writing with, hopefully it'll be the perfect amount of lightness for drawing lines that still aren't too distracting then, if I want to write or journal around them. Okay, wowzers. These are packed in. What? I got, again, like trying to stay on the functional side. So the plan is, now that I have brown and a gray, and this is a darker gray, so that's why I also got a gray from Diamine, as well as just wanting to try a different brand out. But this bottle is already 3 times the amount of ink of this one. 10 milliliters, these are 30 milliliters. So I better do my lettering practice and journaling, so I'm not wasteful. And red, like this deep, beautiful, kind of like darker saturated red, these feel like the basics for me, as well as black, which I haven't gotten it in bottles yet because I have the various pens that I got have cartridges filled with black ink. So I'm resisting the temptation to stock up before there's an actual need. But black would be the only ink I anticipate getting. And then I'm thinking I'll set a rule for myself to not get any other inks in 2025 unless I finish a bottle. Kind of a one in, one out rule. So if I actually do use the fountain pen inks enough to get through a whole bottle, which seems unlikely. I mean, at this size, seems really unlikely. Maybe a 10 mil I could. I'll find out. Yeah. Then, yeah, I just don't want to turn it into a large, hobby where I have a huge collection and then it becomes, yeah, a never-ending mission to organize and keep track of them and swatch them, and it becomes its own chore, which people who do that, I think, obviously, I watch those videos, they're clearly it fills them with joy. But I have like easily 20 different hobbies, so that is why I'm setting this rule for myself. But I'm really excited. Okay. I have one more package to open. Oh my gosh. I love these miniature tools. They're tiny but mighty. Like so sharp. I love this. Okay, so this package is from Yoseka. Oh. This is so pretty. Okay. Package here. Package here. Yes. This I saw could. Is there a way to take it off without? Oh, okay. Yay. You just turn it backwards and perhaps idea in mind for making a junction, like a textural. It's supposed to do that. So I bend the cover. I'm so confused. How does it go? No? Really? Just like that. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but it seems like shouldn't the board for this be here and somehow it props open but stays like both sides, has a hard edge? Alright, I'm gonna figure that out. But in the meantime, this will be a standing diary. I have the annual calendars, yeah, and then a monthly, and on this side I can get a view of the month at a glance, and then here, day by day, I can I think this is more of like project or habit tracking. So I'll have to figure out how I want to use that. I'm not sure yet, actually, but because I had an idea for habit tracking in a different way. But I knew I needed a monthly calendar because I have a weekly, but it doesn't have this monthly spread, and I still want to be able to just look ahead at the month. So this side is why I got it. And then, yeah, there's a lot of like notebook pages at the end here. So yeah, that's exciting. I didn't even know it had so many notebook pages, because that's why I got the stand notebook. I figured as I took meeting notes or maybe drew something, if I need to refer to it, I could put it in front of my work area or to the side if I have my laptop here, and, like refer to it, kind of like an analog extra screen. I do like that this is unlined as well. This will be just the same confusion, I think. Oh, wait. Wait, okay. So if this rubber band stays looped on that, and then I do, no, I thought I knew what was happening. Oh, man, I thought I figured it out, but no, oh, okay. Oh my gosh. I love this texture too. Okay. I really hoard bags and boxes and everything. Okay. On to the real stuff, I guess. Yeah, I couldn't help myself. So I saw these cute notebooks and had to get them, even though I hoard a ton of notebooks. But these were so gorgeous. Oh, it has instructions, probably for people like me who get confused. Oh, it just has a gorgeous opening page. Wow, it's nice and thick paper, gorgeous texture. Yeah, and then the pages are dot grid, but they're not plain, and there's a different design on each spread. Oh, gorgeous end papers. Yeah. This one is also dot grid. Same gorgeous textured end papers. This one is stationery themed. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, stationery. This one's more like a dessert, fancy picnic outside. This one has, make sure that I get both the top and the bottom on camera. Yeah, like potted plants, day and night view. It's lovely. Oh, and look at this. It's such a cool, imagine being in an interesting person's house, like an old Victorian with the striped wallpaper, and you're at, you know, a nice dinner party that's cozy, full of good conversation, and then, yeah, the stationery. Okay. Oh my gosh. And there's a plastic cover on it, but the cover is textured, so I might end up taking it off. Or is this isn't meant to be a cover, I don't think. But I'll do that later. Okay, and this one is like bakery and cafe themed. So same gorgeous textured paper. Oh my gosh. The animals in the forest are going grocery shopping. I don't know why, this just feels kind of like, yeah, like a holiday feeling, I guess, because of the pine trees. And then here are the animals just going about their chores in the forest, in the field. Oh my gosh, they're at a forest animal cafe, which is, of course, a little like stump on a log, sharing their hot tea, steaming in the cold air, while the kids are playing in the play place on the side. And then, yeah, a little forest party. All the animals are talented musicians. So anyway, yeah, this is why, obviously, I had to get these notebooks. And I might have gone a bit overboard on the calendars, honestly. But this is so lovely. Yeah. Oh, good. A standing calendar I know how to use without instructions. That's a win. So, yeah, this is... Oh no! It's stained. Oh, that's a shame. I bet I could scratch it off. I know the team at Yoseka would be very friendly and helpful if I sent them a picture of this. But yeah, then it would feel so wasteful too. Like the rest of the calendar seems fine. Oh, maybe I'll cover it with whiteout or something. That's not a big deal. But I did get this to just have a clean view of the month. Well, clean. Yeah, I just love this design. I actually didn't realize that the moons are raised, so it's a little 3D. I think this is so gorgeous. And then they are also cards. Like January and February is the card, and then here, I better check all the months anyway, because if more than January is stained, then I think maybe I will reach out. Oh, what a shame. But if it's only January, I just don't want to end up wasting a whole calendar. Yeah, I'll figure out something. But yeah. Oh, you can see the 3D-ness on the underside there. And each month has a different color theme. But honestly, I just love grays and that minimalism. It's interesting that January's red. I wonder if Chinese New Year or Lunar New Year falls in January this year, and that's why. Otherwise, I would associate it more with like wintry blues or teals, even. There's yellow for March. Springy pink for April. New growth green for May. Purple for June. Interesting. Yeah. I guess, yeah, like wildflowers and such. A teal in July. That makes me think of like the ocean, the beach, even those stripy beach umbrellas. So that makes sense. Different kind of blue. Yeah, more of an ocean blue for August. That makes a lot of sense. September is this tan, kind of like beach sand color. So yeah, getting into like harvest season, that makes a lot of sense. More of a midnight blue for October, which is a nice reference to, you know, spooky season if you like Halloween and celebrate that, without being, you know, like too strongly associated with it. Gold, like a goldish tan for November, which makes a lot of sense. And then, oh, interesting, like a plum for December, which feels, yeah, regal and holiday-ish. But again, like really lovely, understated, indirect color stories for those seasons without being obvious. Yeah, this is the only one that I'm a little confused by. The color, I mean. But yeah, you know what I'm gonna do is, I mentioned that my mini kit has correction tape, so we're gonna test this out on camera. I have tested it on other things, but I'll go ahead and show how well it covers, hopefully. Okay, so that's that. It's a lot cleaner looking. I can kind of see in person, but it's definitely, not distracting like having the stain on it anymore. So honestly, yeah, I'm gonna be okay with this. It's for display, and then eventually it'll become ephemera for me to get to play around with and be really fun. Okay, so I was overthinking it. I thought the elastic had to have tension to hold the calendar in place, but actually, I think it's really like you put it in the two notches on the side here, or on the backboard, you see, and then you really just, it's meant to keep the board from sliding out too far. Yeah, like it doesn't use the elasticity to hold it open, because it doesn't need that. Alright, so I was right. I kind of overthought it, but that's okay. Ooh. Let me move these. Okay, so, I mean, not that I'm just going to have a ton of notebooks staring at me. I do have to use my laptop. But some of these inks I had before, and some are new. So it's kind of a combo haul of what I just got in and what I had before. So here I have, here, I'll close this. I love this. Oh my gosh, that's satisfying. I have my new left-handed Lamy, and that comes with a safety seal to prevent the cartridge from breaking in transit. I guess. Oh my gosh. I'm excited to use it. Wait, which side does it go? This side? Or this side? Oh no. Another newbie mistake. Which way was I supposed to put it? Is it this way? I think it must be this way. And then, do I push it? Okay. Guess you'll see on camera I'm making all my rookie mistakes. Wait. Do I puncture it and then put it on? Or do I screw the body on and it'll do the puncturing for me? Okay, let me try this way. Oh, yeah. Oh, actually, that was nice and easy. Oh, I think I do see it filling with ink. Alright, so I am going to test this on camera. I'm excited to get blue ink. And then, yeah, I have the Preppy Platinum filled with Cafe de Ile, like a coffee bean color. And this is my beginner preppy, which has a black ink cartridge, and you can actually see how much I've used it because it flowed so easily. All right. And try out these inks. I don't know. It'd be kind of funny if this ended up being my favorite for all time. You know what? That would make me a cheap date in the stationery world. So then this is the fancier Preppy Platinum that I got with a converter, and I filled it up with this ink. This is the Café de Ile Jacobin. So and now here is the dip pen, the Fonte that I had, and I'm excited to test out my new inks. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh gosh, that's so cool every time. Okay. Well, there's still a lot of ink on this, so I feel guilty not using it. Here's where a quote might come in handy. Listening with patience. When your loved one is talking, practice listening deeply. So maybe, but yeah, that's the this pen is so much lighter than the glass dip, which makes sense. Yeah, the nib feels really different. I don't think I have the language to describe the difference yet. Gris nuage. Gris. Wow, this is such a beautiful light gray. It's, yeah, exactly the color I was looking for. Little rain cloud, which is the image on the ink as well. And once again, I'm very impressed by, yeah, how much ink there is in one dip. So let's see how much longer it'll let me write. Guess I'll keep going with this. When your loved one is talking, practice listening deeply. Sometimes the other person will say something that surprises us, that is the opposite of the way we see things. allow the other person to speak freely. I'll try writing that. Still ink here. I mean, I'm not used to having such a light ink, so my eye keeps telling me that I'm running out of ink because it's so light, but actually, I love this color. I've been searching for a light gray. I can't believe I had to go to fountain pens to get the color I wanted. This is such good advice, right? It's not like any of us know everything. So it's a really great thing to practice. Like, love is just being willing to accept people as they come to us. Don't cut your loved one off or in love with this dip pen. This is a Lamy left-handed fountain pen with a fine nib. Ooh. Oh. Oh no. I should not have found out how different a more expensive pen feels. Oh no. Oh. I mean, I'm so happy, but I also just really want to have self-control. Oh jeez. Okay. Okay. It's okay. Left. Okay, you know that I like the way this writes because I'm like, if I didn't like the way it felt, I would have just written maybe like Lamy left-handed nib, and I just want to write more and more with it. So it's like Lamy left-handed fountain pen nib ordered from the internet on jetpens.com. I'm either a fan of Lamy's and or a fan of the left-handed nib. It does feel so good. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I'm having a love affair with this pen. I really was skeptical, like I didn't know how different fountain pens could feel. And this isn't even, like I really didn't want to go to too high priced. Kind of do, I love this center line here. So, and I love writing with this pen. So the quote's a bit out of order, but let's try it. Oh my gosh. I'm like fixing my posture just to feel how good it feels to write with this pen that much more. This pen is making me a better person. Oh my god. I can't believe this is the moment that I go all in on fountain pens. Oh my god. Yeah. I mean, I definitely want to seek out left-handed fountain pens. Oh my god. It's just like when you finally find something that feels just right, and I didn't even realize how much I've been adjusting all my life, and when something suddenly feels so much better, so much easier, because it was designed with the way I work in mind. Wow, what an amazing feeling. Okay, that's kind of cool that I had this moment while making a video, because even if no one sees this video, I don't know, it's a memory for me. Okay, when we listen deeply with all our heart, we will begin to see the other person. More deeply. And understand them. Better. That feels nice. Okay. This is meant to be a haul video, but that was a really nice meditative break for me. So I want to go back to it. Is this incredible postcard from the team at Yoseka. Thank you so much for your order. We hope you love using your new stationery. Okay. Selena and Ashley from the Yoseka team. Oh my god, this is so precious. This is really... Oh, I love mixed media. I love that it's kind of a combination of, you know, like real things photographed, and then this kind of like 3D and 2D. Thank you for watching. Thanks for spending time with me and listening deeply with all your heart. Have a good night. Have a good day whenever you're watching this. I hope you have a good season. Alright, bye. Hi, I'm back. Just following up on a few different things. I figured out how to lock the mini stapler in place, so I wanted to show you that. So when you open it, it it's this metal piece on the inside that you can click down, and then it stays put as a stapler. And when you're done and want to put it back away, click it closed, and then it stores. So, just wanted to show that. And when I was opening the package from Yoseka, I actually missed the, it was on the inside of the package, but it had been packed so tightly that I almost missed these. I'm glad I didn't end up, missing it entirely and throwing it out. But here's a wonderful note, so pretty, on pretty note paper from Midori. A sticker to match the cute little note card that's designed by, why am I blanking? It's been a, a busy holiday, but designed by two people on the Yoseka team. I said it earlier in the video when I was reading the card. And then, yeah, really exciting, the Yoseka stationery sticker as well. So, yeah, I guess these are the end credits, my blooper reel. So, yay, stationery haul!